Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you a price prediction update on Harmony One, whose current price stands at the $0.02169 mark, and here on TradingView the market is down by 0.41%. and in this video I want to give you the key scenarios that I expect to play out, basing my analysis on the Elliot waves and the Fibonacci's, and also the key areas of support and resistances. So if you're interested in such content, make sure that you stick around to the end of the video, and I'll kickstart the video by giving a brief of what has been happening on this chart. Harmony One from the all-time high has been seeing lower prices in this massive ABC correction, which has now taken us back to around the $0.02 mark. And starting my analysis here on the daily charts. Here on the daily chart, you can see after making our low down here, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, made a series of highs, and we had also been trading within this descending channel. We managed to break out of it to the upside. We also managed to break above key areas of resistances, and at the key area of resistance at around the $0.03476 mark, we saw a rejection at that key area of resistance, and we are seeing a massive pullback to the lower side. If I jump to the 1 hour chart for further analysis, here on the 1 hour chart, after making our low at around the $0.02 mark, we saw a very nice bounce to the upside, and you can see we had been making a series of highs over here, which was an indication that the buyers were taking over the market. But at some point they lost it to the sellers, who took us back to around the $0.18 mark. Then the buyers took over once more. In that movement to the upside, we had also been trading within this channel, and we managed to break out of that channel to the upside and made a new high at around the $0.03374 mark. And in my previous videos, this movement to the upside, I was terming it as an Elliot wave structure, having this as the first wave. Then we saw a very nice movement to the lower side in the formation of a wave 2, then continued pushing higher in the formation of a third wave. Then I expected a retracement to the lower side in the formation of a wave 4, then continue pushing higher in the formation of a wave 5 to complete a higher Elliot wave count 1. But in the formation of a wave 4, that wave 4 retraced into the high of that first wave to the upside, and having done so, that invalidated my Elliot wave structure here on the chart, and I had to remove this Elliot wave structure to the upside and view this movement to the upside as something else. And the only way we can view this movement to the upside as is just a massive ABC corrective movement that was correcting that movement that gave us a new low at around the $0.016 mark. And having made the high for that wave C, whatever I expect on this other side is the formation of a 5-wave structure to the lower side, which might be giving us lower lows. And I have drawn out that 5-wave structure over here, having this as the fractal wave within a wave 1, having this as the wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and then a wave 5. And if I get a little bit into the details of the formation of this fractal wave, so that it can give me the key scenarios that I expect to play out on this chart. After making our high for that second wave, we saw a very nice retracement to the lower side in the formation of a third wave, and using a trend-based Fibonacci, we can get a target area for that third wave to the lower side by connecting the high of the wave 1 to the low of the wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the high of the wave 2. That gives me a minimum target area for that third wave to the lower side at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.02149 mark. And you can see Harmony One respected that. We came down into that target area and made our low for that third wave at around the $0.018 mark. Then saw a very nice bounce to the upside in the formation of a wave 4, then continued pushing lower in the formation of a wave 5. And having completed the formation of a wave 5, then we can name this Elliot wave structure as a higher Elliot wave count 1. And because we have finished the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 1, we expect the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2 here on this chart. And because the formation of a wave 2 is a retracement of the first wave, we can use the Fibonacci's, connecting the high of the wave 1 to the low of the wave 1 to give us a minimum target area for that wave 2 to the upside. So I'm expecting a bit of a bounce here on the Harmony One chart, and that should take us between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618, and that is between the $0.026 mark and the $0.02 $451 mark. That is within this red target area that I have drawn out here on this chart, and that gives me the key scenarios that I expect to play out here on this chart. Now that we are trading above within a key area of resistance, I expect that soon we might manage to break above that key area of resistance, and once we manage to break above that key area of resistance, we can continue pushing higher and maybe even see a retest of that key area of resistance, then continue pushing higher, also manage to break above the key area of resistance that we have at around the $0.023 mark, and continue pushing higher into our red target area. And because our wave 2 is a corrective wave, we also expect to see an ABC corrective movement here on this chart. So once we manage to break above that key area of resistance and see the retest, that might be what will be forming an ABC corrective movement, having this as the wave A, then see a wave B in that retest, then continue pushing higher to get us into our red target area for that second wave to the upside in the formation of our wave C. And once we have seen this movement to the upside, then and made a high for that second wave, then I can expect even lower prices in the formation of a third wave to the lower side. And that once that plays out, we can also expect the formation of a wave 4 and then a wave 5 to give us a new low. Then from there we can start sketching out scenarios that could be maybe taking us back to an all-time high, because I believe Harmony 1, it's showing us signs that maybe the low is not yet in, but that movement of giving us new lows here on this chart can only be invalidated in case in the formation of a wave 2 we continue pushing higher, manage to break even above this key area of resistance at around the $0.029 mark, and also make a high above the $0.03476 mark. In case that happens, then that could be invalidating this Elliot wave structure, which could be giving us lower lows here on this chart, and from there we can start sketching out a bullish scenario here on this chart, and also look at this movement as something else. So let's be patient and see how that plays out. Also taking a look at the indicators to see what movements will be supported. Here on the RSI we are trading at around the 57 mark, and that means we have a bit of room for us to support any movement to the upside before we get into the overbought region. Also taking a look at the MACD, here on the MACD we have printed a bearish cross, and that is on the 1 hour MACD. On the 4 hour MACD we have printed a bullish cross, and that would mean higher prices could be coming our way. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.